Good afternoon, evening, everybody. Kairos here again. I guess I'll go ahead and start this a little bit earlier. I was planning on starting the stream about halfway through the draft. But everybody says, turn the fucking thing on. So, hey, there we go. Turn the fucking thing on. Alright, so we have H4 against RLV. This is week one of the We Like Dota League, which is going through the end of October. These are the loudest. Everybody was probably ready a good 5 minutes ago, but we were too busy just talking shit to really do anything. All right, this should be good though. I mean, people are like literally talking shit about looking up people's Dota stats from like 4 months ago and win rates on Invoker and stuff like that. So this ought to be pretty damn entertaining. Quick check on all my shit here, make sure everything's good. Move that a little closer. All right. Moving towards this is the chess game for the chess game. This Hoho Haha versus Rhasta Vista. Excuse me, yeah. Serious, very serious shit going on. Very serious shit going on here. So Storm and Quap getting banned out, no surprise there. They're pretty much the top 5 pick banned OP heroes right now. Lesh getting banned out, no surprise there. And Ember Spirit in the mid. Okay. I like the fact that these guys are picking and banning fairly quickly. They're not running down the clock too. They're not slow rolling the clock every, I don't know. Like they're just using every ounce of the clock they can. Gyro makes it through. That's a early pick of a carry there, so a good chance to counter him. There's only a 20-second delay on this stream, which is just enough for Dota in the sake of for a match like this. You know, it's not super long. Like there's nothing I can do to change it until like I do like a super pay mode for it. I'm sorry, so you guys are just gonna have to deal with it. But I mean, 20 seconds is still a lifetime. People can cross the map, half the map, and everything completely changes. 20 seconds, literally 20 seconds after you see something, it's completely changed. The only exception being wards, which you can see in the 2-minute delay on the spectator mode anyway. So, Tusk, right off the bat, most likely going to be a support Tusk. The entire duration of the call down can be blocked by Snowball on that one, so that's a pretty good pick. I mean, he's solid all around. Not sure. I know nothing about these teams right now, which is the fun part about this league is that I'm going to be, as this league goes on, we're going to know more and more about these teams. And Tusk with Alina combo is brutal. Being able to go through, like Gyro's very common to get a BKB. It's almost a mandated item for him. Winter, although Winter with the defensive pick, that's going to make ganks a hell of a lot harder. The kill ratio is going to drop a lot on Rhasta Vista simply because of Winter Wyvern. He can spin fights around with his curse, but the main thing is that getting cold and brace off mid gank is usually going to be it's not going to matter so much against Lina, but against guys like Tusk and other physical damage, be tons of yeah. And now Bounty Hunter, no surprise there. Pretty much almost as much as Techies in terms of the way he changes the map. Countered by Undying with the ban, not surprised there. Very strong in the early game meta. This is this isn't, I wouldn't call it vanilla or cookie cutter or anything like that, but just knowing the meta and knowing what heroes are incredibly strong and what counters what right now. Yeah, Gyro, it looks like we got the makings of a tri-lane here with the Gyro Winter so far. And then there's Techies on the other side getting banned out. I am honestly surprised. I would kind of expect more of Rhasta to be banning a hero like Tech. He's against a team that has, with a name like Hoho Haha, literally, both of these teams are troll-tastic, so.
10 seconds remaining.
Welcome everybody, welcome to the chat. We got the chess game within the chess game, as has been said. And Shadow Fiend getting banned out in the mid. We have Lina could do mid, but most likely going to be a support Lina. Whether or not she's going to go Phase Boots or Greaves is up for grabs. Not much else to say. I mean, Tusk is entirely dependent on abilities to get the job done. So Winter's Curse is really probably the best disable you can get for a guy like him. And most Tusk players are extremely aggressive. You'll see them snowball into a fight, and we're like, all right, let's go, get in the fucking snowball, let's do it. And a lot of players will often not do it, or they will go all in. But Winter's Curse is a fantastic counter to once they get right out of the snowball. Turn every single hero that comes out of that snowball against one. All right, tankiness. Now, maybe a carry Abaddon. I mean, most people try to play Abaddon as a carry when he's really a fantastic support. But with this lane right here, I mean, you could do a carry Lina, you could do a mid Lina, you could do a little bit more of a ganky Tusk. That's more of a defense. That's more of an against the melees on Rhasta versus for the more or less for. This is an extremely defensive lineup. Gyro and Winter Wyvern Darkseer, extremely defensive, mainly because everybody's doing range damage. If it was offensive, you'd have probably some more melee carries. If this is indeed a tri-lane, it's going to be Dark Winter and Gyro. We'll see. Rubik slipping through. A lot of fun. We can steal that curse. Steal that. Ooh, stealing the curse. Not so much stealing the call down, but being able to steal the curse, maybe even the Rocket Barrage. Steal the Cold Embrace. That spell is going to be spammed a lot. So stealing the Cold Embrace is going to be common. Stealing the Shell and the Surge is probably going to be common. Maybe even stealing the Flak Cannon, but that's not going to do anything. And TA for a mid. They're going for early mid. Possible, we might have a possible Tusk off lane. That's a possibility. And Darkseer in the off lane too, or Abaddon. So we might see something like, or hell, Tusk might even mid.
10 seconds remaining.
I am casting Knob.
Radiant team.
Said a Knob. Dazzle getting banned out. They don't want any more defensive supports, even though they've already got a Winter and a Darkseer. So that kind of kills the point of that. They do have two carries. They could go one more. They could go Dazzle if they wanted to and have a little bit more of a carry Seer. Have him do split pushing and such. They could do that.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Finally dipping into the reserve time. This is going to be mid-game-tastic. Mid-game-tastic. This is going to be with tons of supports on H4. That's where the Hoho comes from. On tons of supports from H4. Thank you for shortening that, by the way. Jesus Christ. But with tons of supports there, you're going to have a Gyro's more than likely going to be able to get plenty of stacks on Ancients and stuff like that. So it's really up to Rhasta to hunt down these stacks and find them for themselves, and really just play more aggressively. At least play to the Ancient side of the Radiant Ancient side of the map. Where do you get a game cast from? You get it from your match ID, which you can get from. You look up. You go to your match history, like on your Dota profile, to show last matches played or whatever, and it's literally in the top left corner. It's like a 10-digit number. It's like a phone number in the U.S. You give me that number, and boom. Okay, PL being banned out. Not really. I mean, I can understand that. Against the Flak Cannon, that's great, but Flak Cannon doesn't last forever. I think it's maxed out at 7 shots, and maxes out at 6 shots. After that, you've got decent damage, but if you do have a farmed up PL, he is going to rip through everything else once the Flak Cannon's down. So that's not a bad ban at all. And a Juggy. So we're going to see a Jug tri-lane with Rubik and maybe a Abaddon. A Tuscalina combo up top in the offlane would be sweet. Snowball into an LSA. Oh, that'd be great. It's Eurocopter. Fuck you.
10 seconds remaining.
Anyways, little trolling in the Twitch chat for those of you going to be watching on the YouTubes. We got some spectators in game. Some people wanted to watch this on the in-game client too, so they're going to watch it just straight through there. And last but not least, whopping 45 seconds. What counters Jug? These guys getting, no doubt that we're going to see at least one Ghost Scepter, maybe into an E-Blade because we have a decent amount of magic damage. Like call down a Rocket Barrage would rock with an E-Blade behind it. Maybe Darkseer picking that up, and the Shell too. So I'm surprised they picked up another melee carry against Darkseer. It's going to slow him down a bit. The Shaky, interesting. Okay, so we might see a little bit more of a split push carry Darkseer. All right. Gobi on the Shaker, Tugs McBoat on the TA, likely going mid. Baba Ganoush is likely going to be backing up Gyro in the Radiant safe lane with Sack backing up and Floundy. Up in Rhasta, we got the Nick. I'm not exactly positive which way they're going. There's so many different ways you could do these lineups here. So you've got Segfault, and you're gonna have to excuse me the live commentator, the way that scrolls like this, it's a lot more wonky. So you're gonna see more of me doing this. So you got Segfault on the Juggernaut, the Nick on the Tusk, Kogan Enigma, which we saw in the last match, I believe as a stand-in, or I think he was one of the stand-ins for I think Cascadia, or either Cascadia or I'll have to go back to that last match. Defenders of the Patience, that's what it was. Yeah, Shakira on the Baden anyway, and Bonds 4i. Bonsai on the Lena. Now we're gonna see. First off, we got a huge stack down here on this bottom rune. Big fight brewing. No smokes on either side, not that I can see anyway. And pinging. They saw the ward go down. They had the high ground vision. They saw the ward go down before anything could happen. So they ping that. They do have Gobi with some sentry wards. They're going to de-ward that right away. I see. Okay, good job with the sentry ward directly in the camp there. They're going to see that. Any de-warding is going to see that one pretty easy, but they did get the initial ward off. And because it's going to not show the 30-second creeps, it's the ward might not last as long. But here we go, down in the middle lane. And it looks like neither side wants to commit too far. They're going to play this one a little bit safer. They are pinging that ward out. And we are going to see at least 2 down bottom, maybe 3. Might be a 2-1-2 combo though. Galad, no surprise there in the off lane. And Gobi is on the roam. He's probably going to be a mix of a tri-lane plus, like 2+1. He's going to be roaming around a little bit. We're going to Enigma, moving down. We got 2 up top. We got Segfault, Kogan, and he's going to be a 2-on-1. But Ion Shell against the melee carry, this is not going to work well. Like, at least the first few minutes are definitely going to go in Galad's favor. Whether or not he's going to be close enough to get the XP is, we saw some mistakes earlier in this league where we had a Darkseer that was too far away to get XP, even though he was pushing solo, doing a good job, shutting down a PL, but was not able to get the experience he needed because he was too far. Meanwhile, down bottom, this is a brutal combo right here. This is extremely brutal. Okay, we got a mid Lena against TA. That's not going to be as good as hoped because that Refraction is going to block a lot of those magical hits. But now we have 2v2 with 1 extra roaming around. Why aren't you talking? I'm talking. I am a-talking. If you guys aren't here... Hold on a second. Should be good to go. At least on the recording side, I'm good. You're fine. I don't know what that guy's thinking. Okay. This isn't the first time it's happened, though. I mean, it happened in an earlier stream I did today. I are new to this shit, so I'm making it work. And, yeah, Tusk snowballing in with the shield and Abaddon together. That's just brutal. This is a massive tower dive combo here. So you're gonna see Gobi rotating down a lot more often. He's gonna have to watch their backs. He's definitely gonna have to watch their backs. There's enough stun on. There's enough stun with the missile, and well, he might need a level of missile just to defend himself because there's only one hard stun right now, one hard stunner, and if he happens to get caught, and then their whole team's in deep shit basically. One level of enchant totem should do the job, but he's doing a good job of staying back. Now Sigvald still not able to get any farm. Galad doing the ion shell directly on him, and wow, yeah, Bonsai is not. Yeah, this is a brutal. This is a brutal one to be laning against. Good job stacking his own ancients too, by the way, at the 53 mark. That's gonna pay off in spades later. Now we got any ancient stacks going on for? No, not yet. They are mostly just pulling creeps and keeping the lane back. Let's check some last hits. Yeah, no surprise there. Tugs dominating in the middle lane, and it's only going to pull out further and further. I mean, it doesn't seem like much, but when you're ahead by 4 creeps already, that's a 200-ish gold lead, 150 to 200 gold, and especially against he's used all of his mana right now. Runes aren't up for another 20 seconds. He's used all of his mana, and Bonsai just really can't do anything about him. He's free to just use spam his refraction all he wants. He's going to go ahead and max that out first, get more instances of magic damage getting blocked, and he is, and where is it? Tugs is just going to take this lane handily. Hogan, Agent, Mr. Enigma, rotating in, just trying to give some help. Not a whole lot he can do, even those, even a full combo of magic, the Fade Bolt and the Telekinesis, and the Dragon Slave. Oh shit. Down bottom. Wow, they actually got a Baden down there. They caught him in the lane alone. And it was the tri-lane combo. A little bit of snowball, a little bit of ice shards. I guess he caught himself, and then finally, was it a missile that picked him off? Yeah, it was probably a missile that picked him off. When you're watching 3 different lanes, and you're trying to do a play-by-play on all 3 different lanes, some of the stuff is going to slip through. I apologize. Now Nick left alone. Okay, and we do have a rotation back in from Shakira, and they are going to dive in. Ice Shard trapping Bubba Ganoush, but he's got, he doesn't have his heal yet, but the Fisher's going to block him by more time for, the Arctic Blast comes in, and now Abaddon doesn't have a shield up. He's got 1 second to go. Nope, they're going to die. The Rocket Blast too much. It's a double. That's basically almost a triple kill. Only a few seconds separating that from an actual triple kill. Nicely done. That is huge for the tri-lane, and they're doing a really good job of giving and the time he needs. He's getting in tons of denies too. I think that's what's making him frustrated, making him dive a little too early, is the fact that all their creeps are getting denied. 13 denies from Floundy. That's something you don't normally see in a carry. You'd probably see that from perhaps Bubba Ganoush right there, but he's doing a fantastic job of hitting everything, literally. Maybe he's missing a few last hits of his own from that, but he's doing a fantastic job, and it's getting him to struggle. He's struggling to the point where, here we go, diving in Galad. Oh, he got caught on the wrong side of the tracks, and Gobi rotating in. He's going to catch Enigma too. There might be a 1-for-1 trade. Fisher's going to catch him on the run, but Sigvald rotating in. Can he get a few lucky crits here? Blade Fury's still on cooldown. Nope, he looks like he is going to get out. Yep, no Omni Slash or anything like that yet. That was a 1-for-1 trade on supports, but it was a good trade for Enigma. I'm just gonna call you Enigma, dude. Mr. Enigma. It was a good trade for him. DD rune for Tugs at level 7. Shit has gotten real. And a lot of things you're seeing in the current meta is just go for the brown boots and then start building other items and then upgrade your boots. I've seen that a lot. Side Trap's gonna catch Bonsai. LSA is not gonna do shit. But you got Enigma rotating in. Telekinesis is going to send him into the tower instead of back. He's playing offense on this one. And a lot of tower hits. Refraction's down, but it's about to be back up. Woo! Nice save by Enigma, saving his ass. Nicely done. They didn't have vision on that side, so they didn't know that. I don't think they knew about the DD rune, but just a good rotation. It's a good rotation. And diving down bottom was Tusk. Actually, there was a little bit of a missile combo there. A lot of skills probably on cooldown. Yeah, Arctic Burn followed up by the... Where's Gobi on that one? No, he wasn't even there. It was just a two-man combo right there. Floundy with the missile, wisely getting at least one level of missile. That's still a pretty significant stun. Here's Shakira all alone. Might as well go ahead and got plenty of mana. Way behind on the farm, unfortunately. Most of that farm, actually none of the farm going to either because of the massive amount of denies by Floundy. 13 denies in one lane at 7 minutes is still pretty damn significant. That's cutting out almost so. I mean, that's basically cutting out level 1 or 2 of creeps of experience for you for 2 guys. Let's check the levels real quick. You see the difference here. Yeah, level 4 and level 4 respectively. Meanwhile, the tri lane, you got rotating in and out already 6, and well, of course the kills are helping out, but it's causing the guys from Rhasta to tilt a little bit on the bottom lane. Yeah, no can't. Baba doing a good job of just keeping them alive, and you know when you've got Cold Embrace against mostly physical damage from these guys, what are you gonna do? I mean, you can get this in here, but you're still left with a few right clicks. And during that time, you're not going to kill him instantly without the Walrus Punch. You're not going to get that combo in the way you want. And that's still going to buy enough time for Cold Embrace. And they rotate in top. Brown boots and a green shot of Jello in case he needs it. By the way, don't let me forget. There's actually a console command where you can make the icons bigger. And my color vision isn't the best either, so I can actually make these icons bigger in the next cast. If you guys would like that, let me know. Let me know in the comments too on the YouTubes. Again, pushing it out, Seg. How's Seg doing on his last hits? Meanwhile, like as soon as I say that, I'm like, oh my god, something's gonna happen in the bottom lane. You know, something's gonna happen in another lane as soon as I start looking at stats. Oh, meanwhile, diving deep. Yep, I knew it. I fucking called that, didn't I? Rocket Barrage just nails someone who just nails. Yeah. Rocket Barrage just nailed Nick, who went out too far, and then just follow-up damage is just too much. I mean, there's not enough spamming on the Ion Shell. Ion Shell, or I'm sorry, the shield, the app shield. Holy shit. And then Galad going in, but we got a Blade Fury coming in, and he does have his ult. He is isolated. There is only one other creep. If he just needs vision, there it goes, here it comes. There it is. Nice pick off. Omni Slash down. Kill secured, and a little bit of a comeback for Rhasta of the Vistas. Rhasta of the Vistas. And finally a rotation from the mid. Yeah, this is a very... I haven't seen many ganks from either side here. I think one rotation from... I don't think I've seen any rotations. It's been the supports rotating to kill the... Here we go, diving in with the snowball. This is really, really greedy. Going against Tugs. What are you going to do? He's got Refraction up. He's just going to rock your shit. Kogan saving asses yet again. Gonna lift him up and throw him away from the tower this time. Playing this one a lot safer. Galatas here as well. Putting a shell on Tugs. Not the best carrier to have a shell on, but still, I mean, when you're against all this melee, it's gonna be rough. It's really TA is such a good counter to so many of these heroes with one shot type damage, and Refraction blocks so much of that. So it's really gonna be up to Jug getting rapid amounts of hits to get Refraction down, Blade Spin and stuff like that. He really needs to rotate in soon. We have a 4-man. They're going for that mid tower fast and hard. Down to half, down to a quarter. We got a TP coming in. They pop the glyph. The lad moving in on Enigmas. He's now isolated. Oh, that Ion Shell's just wrecking shit with the Rocket Barrage. That's brutal. And now it's 8-2. Moving back in. They still want to defend this tower, though. We got a snowball up top from Nick, but he's too low of a level against 2 Ion Shells. Ouch! That's a lot of damage per second right there. And then Bonsai, gets the Laguna Blade with the Dragon Slave. Finally gets some damage in on somebody with it. And a Curse is going to make sure he doesn't get away. But a shield from but a little bit of a heal from Shakira is going to get him away. But they traded, long range Fisher. A Hail Mary Fisher across the jungle steps here, and damn, he's gone. So that was a 1-for-1 trade on carries. Actually, 2-for-1 trade, 1 carry. And Enigma's getting caught out. I'm not sure what he was thinking there. I mean, they've been there the whole time, and it's not exactly rune time, but yeah, that was just getting caught out too far. Everybody had already withdrawn. Now this tower should go down, but the respawn. This is early game. Respawn timers are really short. Here comes another. No, that's a side trap. That was a portal. It is going to be just enough to take this mid tower out, though. Most critical tower is now down for Rhasta. Now 11-3. And Tug's just taken this game away so far. Tugs and Floundy. TA just being a really good pick for this particular match. And now, a little bit of flash farm. They didn't get it. They got a chance to. Oh, look at that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, almost a 4-stack. Immediately, I'm looking at. Oh, like, shit. Nick, you're scaring the shit out of me, man. Stop doing that. Thank God they have health bars up here, so I can at least see what's going on. A little bit of a push from Bonsai. Way behind on the farm. Looks. I'm not sure if he's going to go. Might go Yules. We'll see. An Ion Shell and a Gyro as they push the top. Tier 1 for Rhasta. 4 up here. No, yeah, 4 up here. And here comes the defense. Got a rotation in from. Unfortunately, yeah, Tusk is a very hit or miss hero in that if he doesn't get the farm he needs early on, or at least the ganks he needs early on, he is not going to be as effective because literally one of his signature skills puts him right on top of everybody else. And if he's squishy and underfarmed, it's easy pick off of Enigma. The second time he got picked off there in a row. That's a 4-to-1 kill ratio for H4, and it's a little bit of payback. Laguna Blade's gonna hit Goliath, but it's not enough damage. He's gonna get cursed and sent back to the fountain. Rocket Barrage just cleaning house. Great use of Rocket Barrage in this game. Doug's just helping himself to the jungle. They're not really. It's almost like they're baiting fights out at this point. They could easily push. Gobi. Okay, yeah, they want the tower. Positioning behind it. Aladdin beat the fuck up, but he's got a mechanism about a little over half done. Only needs about 850 to get that mech done. And just, yep, they want the tower. They just want to focus on objectives. They could easily get another set of ganks in, but, you know, at best, you would have, at best it'd be 5-on-4 with one guy coming in late. But they went ahead and just played it safe, took the tower, blocked anyone else from getting in there. And that's 2 towers down. The second stone being drawn by Hoho haha. Oh, haha. Like if I almost feel obligated to do it in the stupid voice. But this, oh Jesus Christ. And the first death, pushing the lane solo. Yeah, he stuck around way too long on that tower. Did a lot of damage to it, but way too long. Way too long. Once that tower's down, they're free to just portal wherever they want. Got the life steal. Yeah, he's pretty much got his Vlad's done. That's something. They're gonna pick up a damage bonus for the next fight. They've got one tier 1 tower left. This is critical because it's on the Roche side. Ion Shell is gonna take out those creeps real fast. Tower down to 2/3 already. They do have a fresh glyph because of lovely 6.4. Down to a third, and it looks like they're gonna let this one go without a contest. But graphs don't tell the whole picture. This is fucking Dota, and this could easily come back. I mean, most matches I've seen, usually, unless it just completely goes out of control, you're gonna see comeback after comeback here. Gobi getting lifted up. You got 4 here on. It looks like a 4-on-4, and a little bit more. They're gonna rotate out, play a little bit safe. Is anybody gonna get left behind? Not really. Everybody's gonna pull out and make it safe here. Meanwhile, Tusk is relegated himself to getting a little bit of farm. He's gonna get some treads. He needs to get some strength. He needs to get some tank because he is diving in with less than 800 hit points. 15 minutes in. That's what you usually have like 2 or 3 minutes in. Thing from. Oh, it looks like it might be a smoke gank here. No, that was an orange ping. Oh, that was. Oh, they were just. Oh, yeah, it is a smoke. Okay, it was a ping from orange, but they did have a smoke on them. They're gonna smoke into Roche. No, they're gonna smoke for a gank. Oh baby. Enigma again getting caught in the river for a 3rd time. Unfortunately, before he can even say anything, he can't even hardly finish a sentence of "I'm dying" before he dies. Poor bastard. But being a boss, trying to roam around, but he's trying to. What's he saving? He needs to get the. Okay, mana boot's incredibly important, but without any wards, he's just getting picked. The 3rd time he's gotten picked off, he needs to get some wards out. We have some defensive wards too, but. Oh shit! They're gonna see him go into Roche. All right, they have time too. This is early in the game. Oh, that's a lot of damage though. Dropping that armor fast. Jesus. Roaming like a fucking team here. That was incredibly fast. They're not going to have the time to react. Wait a minute. Yeah, they're just split. They're just content to split push. They did get the Radiant mid in exchange, so that's an even gold exchange. And they did get a good tactical tower, but now we have 2 lives on a very, very farmed Templar with Desolator already. Oh boy. Desolator at 16 minutes. Oh, fucking shit. And Eurocopter. Almost got the Sanjin Yasha done. Another 1,000 gold to do it. Add a little tzatziki sauce to that. Make some tasty bait for you. Hey, more wards. Alright, cool. And he did get his mana boots. Uh-oh. Getting caught. Oh no! Bonsai getting caught! Oh, they had to blow. They blew the curse for it and everything. They really wanted this kill. They were not letting it get away. There's a huge pick-off, though. 500 gold going to winner. Baba Ganoush, who now has a 4-staff. That's a ton of escape options. A lot more flexibility for H4. Ah, shit. Actually, that is not the rebound. That's actually further more of a snowball in their favor. Side traps giving a little bit more vision. This is, oh man, this tower is cursed, I swear. This tier 2 top tower, no matter what side, no matter who's doing it, even on the pro level, going for this tower usually gets the team wiped out. So many matches I've called where teams just get greedy on this tower. Are they going to fight for it though? If they just let it go, nope. It looks like they want to fight. They want to fight. They want to fight. They're going to defend it. Okay. Slave's pushing the creeps back out. Oh, and then we got someone getting caught. Cobalt. Ooh, just barely. He stole Refraction. That's awesome. If he can give that to the Nick, that's going to help him a ton. Oh, no, he stole... Oh, Laguna Blade just blasts. Laguna Blade's just going to blast the Eurocopter. You got eaten. And immediately, Tia getting Omni Slashed with no Refraction up, and that life is going to pop. Meanwhile, Bubba's getting caught out. Oh, the wall is up. The wall from Darkseer. All this illusion damage coming in. Galad, although Galad is still too caught. He got sandwiched. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, he does go down. Galad does go down. Tugs does die. So that's actually... No, Tugs is still killing shit. Excuse me. So 2 down on each side. 3 down on each side now. Bubba finally goes down. They had to chase him down hard. Use the Arctic Burn to get away. But that was a successful defense. That was technically 3.5 kills. Because they did get the Aegis down too. Who got that gold? That's the question. Tusk got some badly needed gold. Uh-oh, diving too deep as Tugs. You're getting greedy, buddy. Walrus Punch is finally up in the tower with the creeps, making sure Refraction doesn't do it. And we have our first major rebound of this game. These guys are still fucking in it. Still in it, guys. There's your first comeback swing right there. A 5,000 gold game at 20 minutes is still extremely close. And this is going to give a lot of breathing room. We got a smoke. Ooh, smoke. Smoke on Shakira. We're just going to push they're just going to sort of, everybody's sort of resetting here. They're going to push all the creeps back out, a little closer to the river, and then we can figure out something from there. Hey, finally those ancients got done. And it looks like a long time ago. Tugs went ahead and got that and finished off the Deso. Now he's got a blink.
Yes.
Who else has a blink so far? Most likely on this side. Nobody else yet. Bonsai's got the Yules for a sweet combo to lead things off. Yasha, Sanj almost done on end. Ooh boy. Bubba getting caught out. Oh, good timing for an Invis rune. Now we got some options. Do you have any sentry rewards? Nope. What is this? I can't. That's an observer. And getting caught out by... Oh, nice. He's going to go for the solo. What the... Look at the balls on this guy. But unfortunately... Oh, damn it. Just so close. It's so tempting, isn't it? Isn't it just so damn tempting? But next to a Winter Wyvern with the Cold Embrace up, you got to be crazy. Gotta give him at least credit for trying, though. He's just trying to get it out, but nope. Just too much. Too much too soon. And now we sort of have an equilibrium again. That wasn't the worst kill. That was a Rubik that has died several times. Excuse me. 1-6. It's not exactly like they lost. They didn't lose Jug on that one. They didn't lose. You know, they didn't lose. Excuse me. These people have names. These people have feelings. They didn't lose Segfault. Didn't lose Bonsai. They're doing okay. Now a 4-man push up the. Yep. Again, didn't I call it? This tower is fucking cursed. Usually, this is what happens. Is this tower? This is the tower of greed. So many times people have to get too greedy on this tower. They overextend. They usually get caught by a flank in the jungle. And it usually goes horribly. What is Enigma? Don't do it again, man. Don't do it again. Come on, don't do it again. Oh, man. Please don't. Not yet. You can do it later. You can do it later. It's cool. 2 towers. That's all the tier 1 mid. That's all the tier 1 towers down for H4 now. Losing a lot of positional. Losing a lot of flexibility in that bottom lane now. This tier 1 towers are way more important than most people give them credit for. Once you get into the 20-minute mark or later, if you still have a tier 1 tower anywhere, you're in great fucking shape. Getting back to fight sooner. Especially that damn mid. I would argue that the tier 1 mid is the most important tower in the entire game. ED Rune bottom. And we got a Tusk gonna grab it. Mr. Nick. Dr. Nick. Literally snowballing in going, "Hi everybody, punch." He's got level 2 punch now with double damage. That's a lot. That's going to be 160 times fucking 350. Math is hard. Can someone math for me, please? 160 times 350. That's somewhere in the 500 to 550 range, I think. Or somewhere between 550 and 600, I think. That's a hell of a punch right there. And against, if you can get that on winter, oh, maybe that's a smoke. That's ballsy smoke doing it on the shallow end of the, like right where, and a good chance where they can see you. Ballsy smoke doing it there. But they are not wasting any time. Patrolling the jungle, going right past this ward. They realize something's up. They are completely off the map. We got a ping from. Oh, here we go. They're gonna catch one. They're gonna catch. Oh, they catch the Euro. That is a 4-man. That is a 4-man Euro split. I mean, that's not a very big piece of a Euro. 4 people eating a Euro. That's not very big at all. And Gobi's like, I'm fucking so out of here. Blink Dagger's done. No TP on him, but he's got the blink. Jesus Christ. Okay, this is sort of the equivalent of the tier 1 top, or the tier 2 top for Dire. This is a very greedy tower. It is fairly difficult to defend, but you can overcommit very easy. But they're not going to defend this one. They're going to let this one go. The Euro has not been recooked yet. It is still raw. And Anne is back up. They did fortify, and they still have a quarter health. They could come. Yeah, they are defending. And here we go with the snowball. Dr. Nick has arrived with a double damage punch, and there goes Galad, and it's quick. But he does get his wall up in time. But that's so much damage. Oh Jesus, so greedy. Oh, complete team wipe from everything. They used everything they had. Did he even have to curse? Yeah, he did curse. But the wall, the curse, the blade, the fury, the call down, all in one spot. Oh man. Good night. And now this tier 2, the respawn timers are still pretty short though, so this tier 2 tower could be an exact repeat of what just happened on the opposite side. They're pushing. Oh yeah, see all these ults have been exhausted. Echo Slam is off cooldown. Curse is off cooldown. A lot of these guys are low on mana. Are they still gonna go for it? A lot of these guys are respawning. Grab some scrolls and go. Grab some scrolls and go. They can do it. Fading in with the refraction. Yep, they want it. Here they come. Right off the bat, Calldown's going to try and buy some time, but you've got that regen from, I guess, accidental cancel from the thing there, but in the flat cannon, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's now down. That is going to be enough to push the tower down, and they're going to get the fuck out of dodge. That was some serious cover fire by Mr. Tzatziki Sauce and Floundy. Holy shit. That was some serious fucking... Almost got the BKB done. About 600 gold and change to go. 630, I believe. Oh, but wait, they're not done. They're not done. They want some payback for that. The Yule's combo is coming in from Bonsai, but the Refraction's going to tank it all. Meanwhile, following up with the Curse, he's going to catch 3. Nick is just going to say fuck it and dive in with the Snowball on Galad, but he's got a lot of tank of his own. Not going to make it. They're going to take Galad, but 2 are already down on the side of Rhasta. Bonsai's here, but oh shit, here they come with the blink. Juking into the trees, Bonsai buying more time. The LSA giving plenty of stuns, no damage though. The Refraction's just too tanky. But here comes a Baden. They are gonna get Segfelt though. He's diving in a little too under tanked. Bonsai to follow, and nothing left but a tanky Abaddon whose ult is already expired, and that's another team wipe. They wanted some payback. They almost had it. They had a high ground fight, but the positional advantage and that damn fucking Refraction taking too much damage was indeed some serious fucking. That was some proper fucking right there. This was more one in the draft than anything. I gotta give Rhasta at least some good credit for these team fights and everything. Doing a good job, but just completely outdrafted in the mid by Tugs, and it's really, really biting them in the ass. Ooh, still flat cannon, but with 84 damage, not gonna do a whole lot. It's gonna clear some creeps out, and that's about it. Not even that. Tugs blinking in with the, I didn't even know if he got the meld off, but someone just got melded, and that was Enigma. Literally got melded, and the bottom racks will pretty much be down, but they're not giving this up without a fight. Ice Shard's going to come in. Segfelt diving in with the Blade Fury. He doesn't have his Omni slashed up. He's going a little too far. Does he get a shell? He's going to get some help from Baden here, but nope. Here comes the rest of the team diving in. Laguna Blade's going to hit Tugs, but still too much tank. There goes 3 more. That melee Rex is going to be gone. Shakira just trying to buy some time. Another shield up, but that's it. That's everything you got. And that's it. Seg is dead. Or no, Seg is the only survivor. And there goes the bottom racks. This could very well be GG right here. Very well be GG. And a blink on Galad. Seg saying, fuck it. I'm going to try and bait somebody into the tier 4 towers maybe. Trying to get that damn Refraction down. But Bubba with a Glimmer Cape and a Force Staff. God. Beautiful support combo right there. Glimmer Cape being incredibly powerful in this meta. 4-second invis literally it pretty much lets you just flicker in and out of the fight. It's just enough time for them to realize, oh shit, they glimmered, and now you can't do much. And by the time you realize what's going on, it's already blown off cooldown. And the second Roche is gonna go for Tugs. That was some proper fucking right there. But again, this is only week 1. Only week 1. And we're gonna see now that this entire league, every single match will be casted. Everybody's gonna get a chance to see what everybody else is doing and counter it and learn from it. People are gonna learn a hell of a lot faster with this. Meanwhile, during that Roche, Bubba's just getting some free farm for himself. Perseverance might be getting a Lincoln's or maybe even a Lotus Orb. Given that, why not give a Spell Reflect in addition to everything else to your buddies? Be the ultimate boss. Now, H4 content to just go ahead and rotate back, get a little extra farm with that extra space they have. But they can still feel a little bit of couple wards on both sides. Neutral swirly. Anyway, getting across the river, not wasting any time. Enigma's trying to get some more wards up. Actually, Invis. He stole Meld. Stole Meld. But they gotta know. Do they know? I mean, do they really know that he's still sitting there alone? I guess not. I guess they just gave it up. It's gonna give him options to steal a good spell like Curse. I mean, literally, like there's so few options at this point to turn this around. Stealing Curse is huge. Stealing Echo Slam is pretty decent, but it's not enough damage at this point. It would be a boon, but I think the Echo bouncing back would help with the Refraction too. But really, stealing Curse I think is the best option. And taking out a hard support like Gobi with it before you can do anything. I mean, there's a couple of different ways you can go with this, but a lot of this is going to rely on the comeback from Rick. Oh no, it's an Aghanims. Fortunately, there are no Ghost Scepters on this team yet. That is a hard counter. It is so easy to hard counter an Aghanims Jug for what, 1,500 gold? You just pop that and then boom, you're good. Then there's 4,200 gold wasted for the duration of that ult, basically. So, but it does give him more stats. It is going to help a little bit in that respect. But yeah, he needs auto attack speed. He needs right click power to get through this fucking refraction. Oh, is that 3 smokes that Gobi just bought? Jesus. And here they come. Not wasting any time. 3 smokes on Gobi. Oh boy, now they're a little bit of revealing in the lane here. We got to ping out. That was from Bubba. They know something's up. A lot of scouting. Oh, the meld's down. That's sad. Sad face. Almost got a 4-step though. 220 gold to go. He's got a 4-step. But please, oh, he's gonna. This might be the 3rd time he dies by the river. And there's the smoke. Sir Satsuki is way out in front, and that's the 3rd time Enigma's gonna get picked off in the river. The poor bastard. Even with vision, the smoke ganks are real. Smoke ganks are fucking real. And fortunately, I guess his saving grace is that his respawn timer isn't that long. And now this Tower of Greed, very well trapped. Plenty of vision for him. They're going to see Gilad move around. They're going to see the flank action. They're going to see, yeah, he's literally sandwiched between, oh, sorry, that's the Radiant side. They have this completely locked down for Siege. No problem at all. Ooh, DD Rune bottom. DD Rune bottom. And that is all the tier 2 towers for Rhasta gone now. So positional, getting back to the jungle is going to take a little bit longer. That's not going to help with Roche at all. Now this is kind of a double-edged sword, because pushing all the, being able to farm safely the creeps from the steps of your tier 3s is not a bad thing. If they can take advantage of all this extra space, having 2 free jungles to farm, great. But if they're literally just set up for ganks like this, then it's not going to pay off as much as they want. A Scotty, BKB done, and now a Scotty on Mr. Titi. And Floundy. Oh shit, they want it. Going in with the Ion Shell. Diving in. Snowball is going to pop a little early. It's going to catch him, but BKB is going to get popped. No, he got the stun. Yeah, BKB popped. It's going to block all that damage. And there goes 2 with a quick buyback from Bonsai. Laying siege to the tower, but they're coming back in. Spell Steal is going to be the meld. That's not going to help in the team fight enough. That's not going to do anything for him. Beckfelt diving in with the Blade Fury. It's going to... Not really going to do much. He's going to get cursed under his own tower. Echo Slam popping in. And then a Yule... Oh, defensive Yule's combo from Bonsai, but he's not going to be able to follow up because Bonsai just got popped a 2nd time. And that is GG. Called by Rhasta at 34 minutes. Well played. Just mainly this was in the draft. This was purely, I mean, there was tons of ways for this to go the other way. Had the draft not, if they had a little bit more of a counter for, like, perhaps, jeez. I mean, the main thing was the fact that they didn't have a hard counter for all. I mean, not the shell. Blade Fury spin in the middle. Yeah, there's just not enough. There's no counters for that damn refraction, and that let it spiral out of control. 12-1 for Tugs. Nicely done. Well drafted. Well played. It was still a very entertaining game to cast. It wasn't a complete wipeout, and this is only week 1, so we're gonna see everything kind of shift around. And this, teams are gonna be playing other teams. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the cast. If you want to, if you have like preferences on how you want the icons, if you want them bigger on the map, I'm probably gonna make them bigger. Let me know how you feel about that. And this is going on YouTube right now. I'm going to start uploading.